Discovery number 11. Memories of the Sea. It was late at night and Breckan couldn't sleep. Not surprising, seeing as they didn't have a plan yet to escape. Well, it felt as though time to make one was dwindling fast. He and Zoot lay in the same bed, neither of them wanting to leave the other alone out of fear for what might happen if they did. Breckan turned over and saw Zoot's eyes were open too. "I can't sleep," whispered Breckan. "Me neither," whispered back Zoot. "I'm scared," he admitted. "Me too." Breckan sighed. "It's just that if you still pretend to be catatonic tomorrow, my mom will." He couldn't bring himself to say the words. "Kill me," said Zoot, his voice cracking. "I I know. And yet if I don't, she'll perform another experiment on you." "And I might not survive it," said Zoot. "I don't want you to die," said Breckan. "But what can we do about it?" said Zoot. I I don't know," said Breckan. They went quiet for a while after that. "What we need is to get out of here as soon as possible," said Breckan. "We don't have any keys, nor can any of us pick locks," he eyed Zoot. "Right?" "No," said Zoot, "but I could pick pockets." "Really?" Breckan knew Zoot had lived on the streets, but still he was a bit surprised. "I had to," Zoot shrugged, "but I didn't like it." "I understand. Don't worry. This is good news. But do you think my mom carries the keys with her?" "She can't trust anyone but herself," said Zoot. "Besides, I know she'd put them in the left pocket of her skirt. I've seen her tap it unconsciously a few times today, as if to check they're still there." "Wow, I'm impressed." "Thanks," said Zoot. "Though it's also very risky. If she notices you took them?" "Then we'll have the keys, and it will be too late." Breckan frowned. "Everything we do is risky, Breckan," said Zoot. "That doesn't mean I have to like it." "It's the only plan we have." Breckan pursed his lips, but didn't argue. Zoot continued. "I think I should pretend to be half catatonic. Not so bad that she'll hurt me, but bad enough for her to underestimate me. Then she'll want to take me to the lab, and you will protest. But she won't listen. So you'll demand to at least come with us, and to take the rats with you to the lab, and she'll probably give in to that. And then I will pick her pockets on the way, when we are closest to the exit on the way to the lab, and then we will run." "Can you run?" asked Breckan. "I'll have to." "What if you can't?" "Then you will run, and you'll leave me here." "Zoot, I don't want to hear it." "I can't just let you die," he said, a little too loudly. They held their breath and listened intently, but the air around them stayed quiet. "Then don't. Get help. You've got friends, right?" "Julie? I, I do, but—" "You're my friend, too," he thought. "And the thought of leaving you alone with that monster? It's too much to bear." But he saw in Zoot's face that it was no use. They had a plan. One plan. And they would have to go through with it. Else they might as well surrender right now. "Zoot," said Breckan quietly, when we get out of here, where would you like to go?" "The beach," whispered Zoot almost immediately. He'd had a while to think about it. Me and my parents, we used to go there all the time when I was a kid, before everything became strained. I used to play in the sand for hours on end." He laughed a soft laugh. "Now, I just want to feel the wind on my face and taste the sea as I look at the waves and just exist. That would be nice." "It does sound nice," said Breckan, and made a mental note to take Zoot to the beach when they get the chance. "And you?" asked Zoot. "Where would you want to go?" "I'd want to go to a lake," said Breckan. "Lake Mirkal, to be specific. I go there with Julie and her parents almost every summer, and we swim and run around the forest. One time," Breckan laughed, remembering, "we found a little cabin in the woods, and Julie wanted to go in there. I wasn't going to stop her, but we weren't sure if anyone was in there. So Julie made a fake beard of cotton balls to protect her identity. You should have seen the face of the guy who was just peacefully living there when he saw a girl with a big fake white beard on his doorstep. I'll never forget it." "She sounds nice," said Zoot. "Yeah," said Breckan. "We've been friends for ages. I know her better than I know myself, really. Her father is a detective, by the way, which is where she got the talk on identity protection from. He he might be able to help us if we can find our way to him." "I hope we do," said Zoot. "I hope so too," said Breckan, and squeezed his hand. "We should probably get some sleep." "Yeah," said Zoot, and squeezed back. Neither one of them let go as they drifted off into empty dreams.